Hi, this is Tom Manos, Chief Technology Officer at Concursive Corporation. I wanted to take just a minute and talk a little bit about reporting in our products. We're looking at one of the Concourse Connect systems. It's actually our website, which is built on top of our collaboration system. As you can see, we do have a community in there, and we have products or projects defined, and so there's lots of profiles in this system. There are two basic kinds of reporting that our systems do. The first one is a very basic kind of browse reporting that's done in the application itself, and that's done through the administrative system in here. So if you have administrative capabilities, and that's a role that you have to be given, you'll see this admin button. So when you go to the admin section, the first thing that you see is this community stats area, and this is where you can browse users and profiles in the system. Users are just a different kind of profile, but we separate users and other profiles. In this case, we have 18,800 registered users of our website, and you can actually go in and browse through them. Of course, you can also search for them, and when you see the user that you're interested in, you can go and take a look at their profile and do other things. So let's go to the profile. Santi O from India, Australia. There you go. You can do the same sort of things with other kinds of profiles. In this case, those are groups, they're major events, they are projects, and perhaps other things, depending on what you have configured in your system. So in this case, we have we have 513 different profiles, and you can go through and browse them. Of course, you can search for them. But once you see the one that you're interested in, 757 Angels, you can go to the profile and see the profile. Now, that's kind of interesting, but it's not that interesting in terms of reporting. What's much more interesting is that we have a customer relationship manager which can be attached to the collaboration system. So the customer relationship management system actually syncs data in real time from the collaboration system, from Concourse Connect. As an example, when a new user registers on the system, that data is passed to the CRM in real time and established as a record in the CRM. When a new group is formed, that data is passed to the CRM, and that is put in the CRM as a new profile type. And similarly, when people join groups, that data is passed. So let's take a look at how that looks. If you have access to the management CRM, which is a role that can be given, you'll see this Manage Community. And when you click Manage Community, you end up in this little CRM. There are some things that probably not particularly usable or useful for you in here. For instance, we have a leads system. For most folks who are not on a registration drive, leads are not particularly interesting. However, if you have a mailing list, you can import it into the lead system and then communicate with those folks, because there is a marketing module. People might be more interesting. People will actually show all of the registered users in the system. So I was taking a look at registered users per week. We're pretty low because we've been around a while, and we just don't get that many registered users. But you can take a look at the users in the system. View contacts. Waiting. So here they are. There's 19,000 of them. You can search for them. Let's search for Richards. And you'll find a whole bunch of, not only will you find Richards, but you'll find anything that has Richards in it. So here's Richard Richardson. Here's Richard Hernandez. Let's see. Anything else? Oh, there's 13 pages of it. I was actually looking for David Richards. However, you can go then look at this user. And you can also take a look at what profiles the person is a member of, and etc. You can do the same thing for profiles, which are groups or projects or whatever. And in this case, you can see that there are two new, there's a new project or a new group this week, and a new group this week. And then there's a list of all the profiles in the system. In this case, there's 513 of them, and you can search through them or browse through them. That is interesting, but once again, from a reporting point of view, is not that interesting. What is more interesting is this little button here that says Reports. Now, all of Concursive's systems, both the collaboration system and the CRM, have an embedded reporting tool called Jasper Reports. It's open source, it's written in Java, it's pretty high performance, and it is non-viral. So any reports that you write and the system itself do not require giving back to the open source community. But we've just embedded a little engine here, and we don't have the ability to build reports or do querying within the system. And that's because, in general, we, those things are paid products, and we don't distribute paid products with our system. However, most of our customers have an enterprise reporting tool that they use, something like Crystal Reports. Now, these systems are very easy to connect to our database, and we provide a full schema of the database. It's available for download for anybody, and other data about the database so that your technical folks can write their own reports and can build a query system.